I'm sitting here right now, just kind of contemplating on what I wanted to speak about. Hmm. Do you ever have one of those days where it's not a particular day of note? There's not really anything that special about it, but there's just a lot of really, really simple goodness in it that it can be a little bit tough to pick out what specific thing really like one specific thing that you were grateful for, or one specific thing that was a lesson that you wanted to learn or integrate. It was just a good day. That's kind of how today was. It wasn't especially profound, but there was just a lot of good little nuggets in there. And, actually, the one that's coming to me right now is not discounting yourself and the kind of impact that you make on people. That's what's hitting me right now in this moment. I just had a great conversation with a young brother of mine, somebody that I've known for years. Actually, friends with his mom for a long time, and I watched this young man grow up, and I'm so inspired by this guy. He's such an incredible human being, and he's really grown into such an incredible, powerful, heart-centered young man, to where I'm constantly inspired by him whenever I talk with him. Just the way that he carries himself in the world and the maturity that he walks the world with. The way that he thinks about things, the thoughtfulness that he has. I'm just really, really deeply appreciative of this young man. And I feel very, very blessed to have him as a friend. And I'm always a little bit taken aback about how much I've inspired him. How much inspiration I bring to his life whenever he and I talk. And I think that's really what the core of what I'm feeling today is. And that is to don't underestimate the power of your words and your presence with any individual in any moment. Every person that you meet, for no matter how long, in the case of, this friend of mine, I've known him for 9 years at this point. I've watched him grow up from a boy to a man. And watched my relationship with him evolve from being a friend who's also like a mentor to now being somebody that I still inspire, but who I very much have a friendship with. And now I've always been equally inspired by this individual. And, for somebody like that, who I've known for a long time, yeah, you can forget how impactful your words, your presence, your focus in conversation, the kind of, I'll just say it again, the kind of presence that you bring to that conversation. People don't forget that, and they're impacted by it. And it doesn't matter if you've known somebody for 9 years, or if you've only known them for a few minutes or a few days or something like that, or if you're only in the conversation with them for one moment of a day. If you're really, really in that moment with them, really, really present, you can really, really impact somebody in a very powerful way. It doesn't take very much. Just being present, being fully focused on the moment, invested in the moment, invested in the person that you're really truly there with, and really truly be there with them. They remember, and they're affected by it. And for all you know, you may have actually changed their life. So that's the only thing that is really coming to me at this moment, but that's also enough. It doesn't have to be anything major to be something profound. So thanks for tuning into this today. I appreciate you being here with me. Hopefully this helps in some way. Hopefully this impacts your relationship that you have, whether it's a close personal friendship, an intimate relationship, or the next person that you meet. You know, maybe that person you'll never see again. Maybe they end up becoming a lifelong friend. But if this little conversation, this little talk brought some additional impact to that and helps change your life in some way to where you start impacting other people's lives by being even more present and more aware and more conscious of the conversation that you're in with these people, then my job is very, very well done. So thank you for tuning in. As always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.